But let's go back to the ex-husband, Mr. Corey Hill. Now, Corey Hill is very interesting. After Shakira Rucker went missing, he just recently got arrested for trying to gunshots shoot up his ex-girlfriend's home. But he's been in jail since November the 12th. Well, more on this later. So he tried to shoot his current girlfriend, and now his ex-wife is missing. But then we do some research on Mr. Corey Hill, and we find out that he has a very interesting past. A past sketchy like this.
Our big story at 5:30 tonight, we continue to follow the very latest in the search for a local missing mother, Shakira Rucker. Winter Springs police say she was last seen on Saturday in Polk County with her estranged husband, Corey Hill. Hill was later arrested on attempted murder charges in Mount Dora after he allegedly shot at a different woman. He is considered a person of interest in Rucker's disappearance.
Apparently, Nug on the loose. Huh?
That's what they like. That's what y'all sisters like, tyranny. Call it what it is.
Nah, man.
He ain't dating himself. He ain't shooting at himself.
This is when y'all gotta hold men accountable for their anger. I mean, it's been way too many stories lately of men killing their ex-wives, their baby mamas. Way too many stories of y'all losing control of your anger. Mm-hmm.
He locked up. That's his. We trying to tell y'all to stop sleeping with these men. We can't wait till y'all delete it. We ain't about to be marching and praying and doing all that.
Here's the thing, tyranny. We need to really we really need to realize that and come to terms that the insane asylums got closed down. So all the crazies, whether they be male or female, walking amongst us, there's no place for them. So these dudes ain't no real man about to lick shots at no woman. I can only assure you that it's mental instability. That's a chemical imbalance in the brain. And so that's why we say, look, we point them out like, hey, you see that dude with that 1,000-mile stare? Don't mate with him. Did you see his eyes? That ninja was crazy. And
well, the woman that's missing, she had tattoos all up her hand, all up her neck, and come on, man.
Again,
yeah,
we are who we attract. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's not too late. I mean, let's just be honest, okay? If we can hold big women accountable, we can hold men with anger accountable, okay? I mean, and even the strongest man that's went to college with a master's and has one child, one woman, can have a ticking bomb on him. I mean, so you guys' biggest sin is your anger.
No,
let's be honest.
It ain't no anger.
Okay.
Anger is a secondary emotion. Anger is a secondary emotion. That's anger.
What's
you don't
first?
Just feel sadness.
Sadness. I don't think I don't feel like a lot of men get sad first because they feel like that's feminine.
There you tyranny. Oh my goodness. That was what's the word? Misandry. That was intense. You just said men don't get sad.
No. I mean, it's not that y'all don't get sad, but your first response is anger. And a lot of us women can attest to that. Like, it's like, damn, calm down. Then once you calm down, you get sad. But a lot of men, you know, especially when you guys are little boys, you get angry first because that's the easiest emotion to run to. It takes a real man to run to being sad first. So I don't know, but y'all been with y'all baby mamas a lot lately. Let's just be real. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because we don't know. I can't. You just saying stuff, Tierney. And I don't. Well, listen. One thing about Gavin X and Mr. Walker, if we don't know something, we ain't just gonna start talking. Like you saying stuff, we ain't just gonna be up here saying. You just saying stuff. So I ain't.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, y'all don't date men, but I do. I've dated plenty of men, and he could be the greatest of guy. He could be an amazing guy, but he gets angry fast. So I'll put 3 in mine.
He like the same man. So look, we're gonna let him keep cooking. It's the same guy, but it's 2 women, 1 man. And who knows, there's probably 3 more women gonna come out and say, yeah, he went upside my head too. Y'all dealing with the same crazy Negroes.
It's a lot of y'all.
A lot of y'all. Why not? That part. Here we go.
And Fox 35 has now uncovered that this is not Hill's first run-in with the law.
Records show that he served more than 20 years in jail in Virginia after being convicted of second-degree murder. Fox 35's Marie Ettinger is live in the studio with more on his criminal past. Marie.
I talked with Winter Springs Police about what it really means to be a person of interest. The lead detective.
Real quick, look at this Negro. Come on, man.
Yes.
Shout out to all my. You gotta be able to look a man in his eyes, and that's why y'all need y'all fathers around. Ain't no way you bring this man around your father if your father is responsible. He's gonna be like, "Did you look that Negro in his eyes?"
That's a look at him. Listen, the human body, thank goodness for a little bit of psychology lessons. The human body is very telling, and the eyes really don't lie, man. You see that? See that look? That crazy look? And you see his look, and then you see tyranny? See how it's similar? No.
Whatever. I was just about to say the most prettiest women are crazy too. So, but you're right. I mean, I guess it's all about knowing red flags. Because there's this one guy, he took me out for lunch. Then he exposed to me that he was in prison for murder. And then I was like, okay, people, okay, fine. People do crazy stuff. But then he started to be controlling on what I was to eat and how long it's taking me to eat. I'm like, nah, they're gonna kill me. So I absolutely made sure we didn't keep talking about that.
So you say he was in jail for a deletion. That wasn't a deal breaker. You said the date went on, and then you think about that for a second. Come on now.
I'm just saying because I know people do stupid stuff. Look, I mean, my perspective on life is different because I have children now. And I know my children gonna do stupid as they get older. So I can't say it was a deal breaker.
Don't put that on them. Don't speak that on them. You don't.
Yeah. No. I'm not saying they gonna commit murder. I'm saying they gonna do stupid stuff. So I mean, I can't blame a man when he tells me that he's committed sin. I don't look at sin. You can't blame him, but at the very same
time, that ain't on. Listen, that ain't on. If you're a good woman, you gotta use your discernment. That ain't on you to feel so compassionate that you want to get this man a shot to date. No, like say if he asked for some money to buy a pair of jeans because he can't get to date and bring around your kids, no.
Right. No, I dumped him. We didn't even date. We didn't boyfriend and girlfriend, but it was a courting. And at that moment when he started to be too controlling, now all that stuff started to come together, and I'm like, nah. So, but yep, I agree. Red flag. Red flag, ladies.
Yo, hey, the sexual marketplace has really become an active war zone. The words and terminologies, the concerns and fears. This ain't it. It's this ninja gonna delete me. This hyena gonna take all my bread and set me up and steal my challenger. Like it's just headshots and hand grenades.
I mean, I might have saved my life. I think I did. But I mean, I understand that. But y'all, come on. I want y'all to admit it. Like you wanted me to admit earlier, Mr. Walker. Okay, Tierney, you got it. Let's be honest. Y'all got some friends that got anger issues. Nope. Y'all know y'all do. Nope. Okay. All right, then. Well, these men ain't killing their baby mamas because they were so sad. Nope.
Do you know how far of a small percentage of men that is, Tierney? We can't sit here and act like it's anything that's even registering on any scale. It's not. We probably talking about less than 1%. You understand what I'm saying? So it happens. Granted, the thing is that some of the stuff is so egregious that even if it happens one time, it can ring loud. But it's not happening as much. It's not as many men as y'all think.
Yeah, it's distorted, Tierney. Check me out. It's distorted, and it seems like it's a lot of men because there's so many women sleeping with the same dude. So you keep hearing, oh, he did this, he did that. It's that same 16% of men that's short, and that 16% ain't doing all that. Like Gavin says, 1% of that 16%. Shout out. Millennia Galore came through with the 20 ball through our dear beloved Tierney back in the gulag. She says, Tierney, I love you, girl, but you dated a murderer and
Yeah.
tried to justify it.
Yeah, we try and keep it YouTube friendly. Tyranny on one. All right.
Man,
Crystal been on one. Crystal, we waiting on you. 1 to 4 men or abuser. I see she said something like every abusive man ain't a nug. Y'all never heard of a narcissist or something.
man,
Like,
hey, Crystal becoming Tierney. Crystal said 1 in 4 men are abusive. Holy smokes! And supposedly she said like 1 in 5 men. Then
the thing
tamper
is,
with.
though, Mr. Walker, when we think abuse, we always think physical. And so
Yes.
when they say this stuff, man, it could be true, but the categories of abuse nowadays are so vast.
Yeah, like that's why I be poking fun at these non-documented abuse cases, talking about psychological, mental, physical, metaphysical, all that comical.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Financial, all that
Yeah.
type of stuff. So it's so I mean, we hear you, Krista. We hear you cry. All right.
Detective on that case told me it just means he's got information that he is not handing over. Now, Hill is the only person of interest in that case, but right now he is not being accused of a crime as it relates to Shakira Rucker disappearing, but he has been accused of several other crimes. Corey Hill is sitting in the Orange County jail tonight, accused of trying to shoot and kill his ex-girlfriend and her cousin. He's also a person of interest in the investigation of his ex-wife's disappearance. Police say he was the last person to see Shakira Rucker.
Criminal investigations went down and talked to him in the Orange County jail, introduced them as Winter Springs officers, and he's like, I'm not talking.
Police say his refusal to talk is why he's a person of interest. Right now, he isn't accused of harming Rucker, but he has been accused of violent crimes in the past. He was convicted of murdering a man named Dwayne Cornelius Everett. Court records I obtained from Suffolk County, Virginia, show that around 7 a.m, 2 days before Christmas in 1992, Hill was talking with 18-year-old Don Everett in the front yard outside his house. The two started arguing. Hill pulled out a gun and opened fire. Everett was pronounced dead 10 minutes later.
Now, this is very interesting. Mr. Corey Hill has a lot of problems. He went to jail, as you've heard, for murder, shooting somebody point blank in the face. And he did 20 years in that penitentiary. And you thought, or you would think, that he would have learned his lesson by now. But nope, he leaves the state of Virginia, coming all the way to Florida, and he keeps his career going.
Look at these women now. So y'all supposed to be boss, CEOs, PhDs. How could a man that's been in jail since he was, let's say, 18, 20, whatever, he spent 20 years in jail, damn near his whole life. How are y'all conversating with these men? What do y'all have in common? How has he been boozled? Why are y'all dating these men? With all due respect.
I got a theory. I got a crazy theory, and I've had women agree. Women of all calibers, all walks of life, from Bonquisha in apartments to boss chicks to I'm a PhD. They are attracted to this guy because they interpret his level of masculinity, and they say, okay, I see you, big dog, and they translate that to a good time in the bedroom. And I keep saying it, today's modern woman always accusing the men thinking with they little head, whenever the modern woman, who is the real narcissist, the modern single motherhood praising hyena, is the real narcissist in this situation.
Yeah, because that goes for you too, Tierney. You said you end up talking to this guy. And how do y'all end up in these situations? How can somebody spend that much time behind bars? Granted, there's guys who go to prison and get law degrees. We ain't speaking about the outliers. We talking about this man with that 1,000-mile stare. We know how he talk. We know how he acts. What is that making y'all so exciting?
We forgive. And y'all know it, man. And y'all know it. And y'all know it. Women forgive. We overlook. We believe in second chances. You know, sometimes they could come back and bite us in the ass, but it's also a blessing to you men as well. Because where the world would say, I don't want to have nothing to do with you, a woman could say, I see more in you than what you used to be, and I could be here to help you grow. I didn't say girl, I said woman. And y'all know that. That's why y'all, yeah. So that's why.
You know, I love these scenarios, Tyranny, where it's this woman coming in and they're helping this guy grow. and I'm assuming she don't do any growing. She's just all whole and glowing, and she's just like a angel to this guy. She don't need any instruction, direction, and need growth herself in any of these scenarios, Tyranny.
I mean, she definitely can, a partner is great. I might not be the perfect person. That's why I can look past
just
what
get right
you're
around
doing.
my question. You just the woman in this scenario, is she growing as well? Does she need help from this man, or she's good to go?
She could see benefit out of the man. She could see benefit in being with this man. Especially if he's a partner, if he brings in the finances, if he's a good cook, if he's great with, helping around the house. It's like, yo, you got these great attributes. You might got a horrible past, but you got great attributes of you.
Is it control? You can almost treat this man like a glorified son. He don't really probably got a driver's license. He needs somewhere to live. He's relying on you for things. You can control this man with something. It's manipulation.
You said this last week about a woman dating a younger guy. You think that that's control? I don't think women go into situations with men. Majority, of course, we're not talking about the bonquishas. I don't think women go into situations with men saying, "Oh, I can control him." It's more of, "Oh, he could be a benefit for me too."
Well, the bottom line is, one thing about relationship is somebody got to be in control, and two people can't. There can't be fucking four hands on the wheel. Only one person can drive the damn car. And the problem is women don't want to be controlled, but then you sitting here saying out the other side of your neck that you don't want to control a man, which is cap. Y'all do want to control men because y'all don't want to be controlled.
Look, your hands could be on the wheel, but my mouth is gonna be in your ear. Okay?
Your mouth gonna be somewhere else. All right, we're gonna be somewhere. All right, look, my hands on the wheel. Your mouth somewhere else. There'll be some got going on. Something like that. That's the only place.
There we go.
That's about it.
Don't be listening to tyranny, ladies. Yeah, there you go. That'd be happy. That's a happy road trip. Between there you go.
Nah, that's distraction, and that's how y'all end up having babies by bonquisha. You want a woman that's gonna be a good whisper in your ear. Not slob on a knob like corn on a cob. What you talking about?
We talking about husband and wife. We talking about husband and wife. That's y'all tripping. Yeah, just because you husband and wife don't mean y'all. No, ain't no prudes. No, what you talking about?
Y'all not marrying us. What you mean, husbands and wife? Y'all not marrying us. Y'all are not marrying us.
Me and Gavin said last time, we don't advocate. We don't. We're not encouraging y'all to get married no more. It's rough out there. So we agree. You right, Tyranny. Ain't none of y'all trying to get married. It's true. But you gonna get married. And so we looking forward to that.
I'm going to get married. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. I mean, I'm a great woman, regardless of how many kids I got. You got your woman that can think, a woman that can help you think. You got a woman that can cook, clean, give it to you when you want it. Y'all just overlooking women because they have responsibility. Okay. What's wrong with having kids? It's just responsibility. It's just how good are you with your responsibility?
I know that's right, Judy. I know that's right. It's just responsibilities. I don't know why y'all tripping. Yeah, I agree. Y'all found y'all good woman like Tyranny, wholesome, good sister. She got her beautiful children. It's just responsibility. That's all. Don't trip.
Just responsibility. Don't be lazy, nigga. Don't be lazy. Go and raise that woman kids. I love me some stepdads. Love me stepfathers. Y'all are superheroes of the world.
I would imagine you do love a stepdad because that's any man that's coming is a stepdad. So yes, Tyranny, by absolute default, you absolutely love stepdads. Yes, you do.
I mean, the person that raised me to be the great woman I am is my step granddad, So, I mean, it's not because of my situation. It's because I was raised by a stepfather, not my father, but my grandfather. Amazing black man. So that's all I'm saying, but,
Okay. I agree, Tyranny. Shame these guys in the chat. Y'all talking about y'all. Listen, it's been out there talking about they incels. I would say this. Go and be a stepdaddy before you be an incel. I'll say that.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I'm going to keep saying it. Yeah, a man goes too long without physical intimacy, you become unstable. I'm going to say it. Y'all better go do something.
What? See, that's the problem. Sex. That's y'all man problem. That's y'all
Ain't no
problem, man.
problem. Ain't no problem. It's the most beautiful thing on earth. You tripping.